Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. We go with a direct snap. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Knights pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's going to hand this off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Powers through.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Hart. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Now it's second down here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Coming up, second down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. He'll hand it off. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Knights will crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense. Here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled there by the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. Fair catch made at the 10. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Hart. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Why can't he get back to the line of scrimmage?
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Tar Heels have first and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack makes it third down. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Knights looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's the toss play now, running left. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hart. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the RPO, caught to the right. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
North Carolina, 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh...
Playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The back's got it. Important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Hart. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down. Now
here's the toss play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge, but I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. And there's the handoff. Powers through the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Hart. Makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the Tar Heels moving quickly down the field here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that puts them back on top.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. So third down and medium. Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal attempt? Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here we go on fourth down. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So first and goal here. Can they punch it in and win the football game? First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll get him down that time. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he's in there. Touchdown.